It's a place you wanna be. Teamwork, work skills, and the people are friendly. You have a lot of fun, 'cause it's hands-on. It's worth the drive, 'cause it's the start of your life.
Welcome to This Week at WACC. I'm your host, Jerry Bender, the Assistant Director at WACC. And fortunate today, we're going to have the group from Digital Media Arts. And not only is it special that we're having them on this show, but they produced this show, they put it all together. We're really proud of the work they've done there. Gentry's with me, Mr. Mennie is with me, and we're really looking forward to this episode today. So start out with Mr. Mennie. Tell us a little bit about you, Denis, and how long you've been here, and what's brought about this whole digital media arts.
Well, I started at working at Sterling High School about...
For me.
Yes. I guess it's been about 13 years now, and went from the tech department, and my responsibilities were shared between the tech department and working for Channel 11 here in the tech zone. And while I was in the tech zone, I worked with Mr. Black and Mr. Strading and helped them out with students. And then spent more and more time here in the classroom. And then Mr. Strading retired from WCC, so I was fortunate enough to get the job as teacher here.
You know, I fortunate enough on my side is that as the principal at Sterling High School, I get a chance to see what was just the tech zone with everybody included, to advancement, still tech zone, but digital media arts is the highlight here at WACC. And the changes we made, I'm always proud that we've kind of been cutting edge in here. So when we look at being cutting edge, I want both of you to answer this question. What makes this place special and maybe more unique than some schools have?
Well, I think we try to keep the equipment as cutting edge as we can, but really what makes this place special are the students that sign up for this program. And Gentry is a good example of that.
So Gentry, this is your second year in the program. Why?
Wow, what a great question. I think the reason I come back, definitely the people, the atmosphere. We learned so many interesting things here. I can't believe that not more people are here just because it is such a great place to be.
Okay, give me a little ABCs here right now. So you started last year, your first year in the program. You stayed with it in second year. So what is it that you've learned here that you say, I'm going to use that?
Well, we've definitely learned how to fold cords, right? They'll never get tangled again, thanks to
That's
Mr. Mennie.
an important art.
We've learned the basics of Photoshop, a whole bunch of different programs that are useful in any situation. So like Adobe Illustrator, like I said before, Photoshop. We'll learn how to use sound equipment, cameras. It's a very wide variety, and it can actually allow you to find what you're looking for in a career before you make the jump.
Denis, you and I have talked about this over the years. Some of our kids go off to school and they want to use this background for whatever major that they're going into. And we've heard over and over again how sometimes kids get to college and they're a little disappointed with their facilities in comparison. You've been around a lot. How do you compare?
We've had quite a few students go to college, and what they have in college compares or is even less. They have less opportunities than what they have here. So I think we prepare the students real well for college. We've had students that have gone to some of the best colleges in the United States for digital media arts. We've had some students that have gone into movie directing, special effects, animation, even the fashion world, photography, you name it, we have students in that field. And even if you don't go into the field of digital media arts, I think the class prepares students to be what we like to call modern creators, and being able to be independent and be able to problem solve.
So Gentry, tell me a little bit about your future here. You know, you've been in this class 2 years. Is this something that you're looking towards, or is this something that just helps and gives you a base for what you want to do?
Actually, it's a little bit of both, because I think what I'd like to go into would be illustration or graphic design, which A lot of the things we've learned here are huge in those fields. You need them to survive.
And so when you're looking at an actual college degree, have you started looking at colleges? Have you started saying, yeah, maybe here and maybe there?
A little bit, yeah. I've actually been, I go to a summer staff theater every summer, and there's a whole bunch of people that go in the field of arts, and I get so many recommendations for colleges and whatnot, and artistic degrees. So it's helped me quite a bit.
So I'm always fascinated by that part of it. You know, I've spent my whole life in education, and we go on. What are most of your kids? Is it just as much a variety as you just talked about, Denis? Is there a specific area where you've seen more kids go into or be interested because of the program?
It's as varied as you can, as I mentioned. For example, this group, and we have just a few students in here, some of them want to go into video, some of them want to go into illustration, animation. We have some students that want to go into graphic design. So what we do in this class is we try to get, in order for students to prepare themselves for that, we try to make them work with clients. So for example, the students are now working with the Sterling Park District, and they're working on producing a marketing campaign for them. And Gentry can probably talk about what they're working on.
Oh yeah, for the Sterling Park District right now, what we're trying to do is open up their audience a little bit and try to advertise it for a more fit lifestyle. Our kind of current age group that we're aiming for is towards our own, so we're trying to set up different events and things that people can attend within the area that'll get them involved.
Oh, that's awesome. So we've always tried to stay cutting edge here. What's the latest and greatest?
We over the summer we were lucky enough to get a 3D printer. So we're going to go into product design in 3D.
And by the way, those of you listening, and if there's anybody out there that's interested in this program, the 3D printer was actually donated to us by the Wall Corporation, and we appreciate the efforts of Wall and their interest in our programs here. And if there's other people that have certain interests, we certainly are always looking to partner with businesses. I mean, this year it's the Park District right now. There's going to be other clients that come down the line. And in our next time that we visit with Digital Media Arts, we're going to actually see some product. We're going to see some of the things that they do, how they do it, from beginning to end is what one of my goals is with this thing. Is I want to see how, for example, the Park District, where did you start with? What's the finished product? Where are we at with that? Because I think more and more people need to understand that what we do at Digital Media Arts can impact all kinds of it. You know, in my role as the president of the chamber, I've been talking to people about, well, how do you better use videos? How do you better use today's messaging systems? Because I mean, I just think in your 13 years, you've seen so much change.
Yeah, and I look, the people I look to for guidance are actually my students, because they're in touch with that world.
I know I'm not in touch with that world, so I count on these people to put me in touch with that world. We want to thank the folks at Digital Media Arts, because not only are we featuring them today, but we feature them on every single show, because this is our production team. They're the ones that put this together. We hope to be with you all year long. Maybe not always this smiling face. Maybe some of the kids will be doing this, because Gentry's already told me that she wants to be a host of this show at some point. So we're going to work towards that and some other adventures. And we look forward to seeing both Gentry and Denis again when we come back to visit Digital Media Arts, where we actually see the product and work. Thanks. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Yeah, one big ditty. Yeah, I'm just gonna run down to the post office.
What about his time? What? Yes, I do owe you $1. Here you go.
There we go.
Thank you very much for my birthday cookie, my birthday card, and my birthday SpongeBob.